killing in the inner city of Chicago. This is the kind of thing we hear or we read every day. Don't show. I want to grow up. Kids in Chicago are dying because kids are killing kids. How can we stop them? Just in a few months, 3 police officers were shot in Chicago. And the latest one, they couldn't even find a witness. He was shot on a broad daylight. It's a nice sunny Sunday morning. He was washing his new car because he will be retiring in a few weeks. 3 kids tried to rob him and kill him. No witnesses. Some people say they heard something. They heard something, but no one wants to come forward. They're scared for retaliation. What happened? The gang are getting in control of the community. The Chicago police was not able to solve the problem until now. It's sad. Because of unsolved crime, people are losing confidence to the authority. It won't belong that even here in the summer, in Elmhurst, in Addison, or maybe in Glenview or North Door, this crime will be there too. Like in Berwyn right now. I talked to a few people in Berwyn who was living in Berwyn, because Berwyn is near Chicago. They say about 20 or 25 years ago, Berwyn is really a nice city, it's very safe. But now, along the boundaries, crime is creeping like wildfire. You hear that on TV, you see that on TV, newspaper, you can't read it. I am an advocate of 3 children in Chicago. Every now and then, I go to the south side of Chicago. Upon entering this building, you know what I see? Little plastic bags on the floor. You know what's these plastic bags? This is where they put the drugs. Cocaine, heroin, any drugs. They sell it. This is in this building. They're selling drugs here 7 days a week, 24 hours a day. And the kids that I'm visiting, they couldn't even go to the hallway. Do you know that in Chicago, there's no outside playground? Playground in Chicago is inside the building because it's dangerous for the kids to go outside. In the book of Barack Obama, The Audacity of Hope, he mentioned that there's another culture in the city. It's the inner culture. The inner culture, see, these are the family that encourages their kids to commit crime, use drugs, kill people, harm people, kill the police, in which they call pigs. It's sad. But you know what? We can do something. We can do something. A few weeks ago, I spoke with a retired police officer of Chicago. He told me, kids in Chicago, there's 2 things in their toe. The one that they grow up, which is most of these kids are drug kids. By the way, the kids that I'm, taking care of Chicago, they are drug babies. They grow up like other kids, and they are drug kids. And what happened here, since the environment is, they see their mom and dad doing drugs, and most of the time they're not home, and sometimes that's why you see these kids are roaming around Chicago. Sometimes 5 o'clock in the morning, 3 o'clock in the morning, because no one is taking care of them. But this police officer told me, if you can make a relationship with these kids, maybe we can change their mind. So So I appeal to you as my audience, or the people of Illinois. There's no choice. We have to do these things. Because no amount of money or policing will solve this problem. This is the only way to do it. This is the only way to do it. I plead to you to call your senator, your congressman, your representative. You got your paper there that I just gave you. I plead to you, call them to encourage volunteerism in our state. Make it a statute. Like tax credit for people who volunteer. Like some businesses are getting tax credit. If you hire an ex-felon or if you hire a handicap. Something like that. Or second, call your congressman, your senator to encourage, or maybe make it a prerequisite in the college and universities to have this graduating student to share their time before graduation to the inner city. Because that's the only thing we can do. We do not have a choice. This is it. So call them or we lose.